this individual like to project fear. Mine's just a mirror. They project whatever they're feeling. God casts out all God's perfect love casts out all fear. That's what he did in my life. I went through a whole process, you guys, deep process that God took me through. Projecting, casting all these illusion on me, as you guys see in some of my videos. Like, I've cried out to God and I've healed a lot from this. I'm still healing. I mean, just all the spell work that these individuals were doing, a lot of people on this individual side, and just so much through this. And it's not a joke for no reason, you guys. No, God's a justice God, you know what I mean? While I was out here helping trying to help people, it's funny, and genuine, and God sees that, pure hearted. All my intentions were pure to try to help so many, but I'm not here. No, I'm not doing that no more. People need to go turn to God. And like I said, I'm a believer, you guys. I mean, a huge believer in the word of God. It says you reap what you sow. The energy you put out towards somebody, no one is putting that towards back them. They did that to themselves by what they put out, right? Like, I put out so much love and so much giving and so much before I even knew that. And I was like, wow, what does that mean when I live my life like that, Lord? When I'm constantly, everywhere I go, in the grocery store, anywhere, like I see a situation the Lord leads me to, boom, 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 boom. All the time. It's natural to me. That's who God's built me to be, you guys. I'm not fake. I'm real as it gets. As I healed and evolved, you learn more. You're more conservative, and you go through all this lessons, and you know what I mean, like in life, you know, and even things that you don't deserve. Or I guess I've learned everything is working for you, not against you in your life. Even my testimony with this, you guys. There's a purpose for all my pain, you know. And I would go on here and I would reach out. There it goes again, sorry. Trying to reach out to the community or to the public. And I'll get discouraged. And go through it. So I would have to learn to lean on God through all this. And it made me stronger. I mean, going through all these spiritual warfare, witchcraft, all this stuff these people were doing, all these illusions. And I'll go out here and these people will manipulate my energy. Because they're dark people. They don't have beautiful energy. Seriously. And it's not what was on me, it was what's in me. You know, again, like I share with this person, didn't want me to have nothing, you guys. Like, I mean, pure evil. This person has no, like I said, just thought like, I mean, cross all my boundaries, disrespect me. I fought like a demon. And unless you've been through something like this, it's gross. You feel gross. All the stuff that person was doing, my body felt gross. I laugh. I'm still healing. This person keeps trying to get in my energy, guys, and just disrespectful, you know? I always use my heart, everything I do, you guys. And again, I learned this valuable lesson, but I came across a very, that's why I put demonic, and toxic. And literally, this person is either possessed the demon, the stuff he was doing to me, or these individuals. I thought they're going to be secretive and all this stuff, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm anointed. As I said, you careful who you come across, you know what I mean? I'm very anointed and very, very gifted, you know what I mean? Like, and they're mocking my gifts, also that my gifts were, literally, God gives you what you have, what you need right here. And he knew, mind you, everything's written in the stars for you. He already created everything. He already knew you were going to go through this. He already knew I was going to go through this. That's why he gave me gifts. But I came very powerful, you guys. Like, overcame everything. Like, and so I share my story because this is a lot going around in this world. We have real, especially if you're a believer, looking in your spirituality with that. Like, I share my story for a reason. Because we have counterfeits, most of she call it, and then we have his real people that genuinely love him and serve him no matter what, even through the pain and the dark, and don't get nothing for it, and you still are out here showing God's love. I'm sorry, Lord. And I went through this, you guys, because that's what they were trying to do, you know, and try to discourage, you know what I mean? To discourage. I don't know if you guys know what, when someone's bullying you constantly feels like. Now, I'm powerful. I don't tolerate shit. I know my energy, but I'm still human. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm a big believer. That's why I don't do nothing. You know, I step back and let God deal with his people. I'm a big believer in what you put out is what's coming back to you. And you guys are these people are gonna deal with everything that they put me through, because they put that energy out. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know if they're gonna be able to be strong as I was. And everything they did. Think about that. Everything, every witchcraft, everything like that. That energy goes back to you naturally, because that's what you put out in this world. So think about it. God assigned me. He already prepped me for this, obviously. You know what I mean? He knew I was going to go through all this stuff. Now let's see if these people can handle what they put me through. And that's just teaching them, you know, God will, the God in the universe will put it back into your life to teach them lessons, right? And see how it feels. Or how to feel to be rejected. How does it feel to be this? How does it feel not to be involved, like the situation that this narc put me through? Rejection, all this stuff like that. And rejection is God's divine protection and redirection. Let me say that again. Rejection. And it doesn't matter if you're out there in relationships or anything like that. I learn to value rejection, because that means I'm getting closer to the right person in my life, if I choose that, after healing from this. Rejection, and this is the thing, God renews your mind. Once you go through this process, he literally renews your mind and sees everything now. And you go through awakening all that, now you look back and you go, he just shows you the reality, the truth, how strong, how powerful you are. When these people were trying to project the opposite on me, it's like, whoa. Wow, I had power all the time. I had the power the whole time in my life. But the man downstairs wants you to think otherwise. Because once you step in your power, it's over. These people knew, they seen on me, whatever, before I seen it. You know what I mean? The enemy see it before you see it, you know? But I just learned, you guys, I don't abuse my power. When I speak something calmly, don't make me repeat myself. Don't make me repeat myself. Fear is not of God. Fear is an illusion. It's an illusion.